Adoption Network is a program of JFCS of Greater Philadelphia. We are a full-service domestic infant open adoption program, and JFCS has been providing services to children, youth, and families since 1866. Open Arms Adoption Network is proud to be a child-centered open adoption program.
When we went, everybody was just so warm and informative, and right from the beginning, the concept of open adoption was not like taboo or, everything was just out in the open, and this is why open adoption is a good thing.
That adoption is not a one-day event. We now know that adoption is a lifelong, extraordinary event for everyone touched by it.
Yeah, I always felt that the relationship was great because not only having Vanessa in our life, but also Edison's birth brother and sister, just to watch them grow up and evolve together, and really it's just been so easy. It's an easy process, and Vanessa is just wonderful, and we love them all.
When I had Edison in the hospital and I had a representative from Open Arms come to speak to me, it just put me so much at ease. I was told that if I had any questions, I could call at any time. And even after he was placed, just the friendliness from the representative, I was able to call if I had any questions, or if, I just needed somebody to talk to.
My adoption counselor was with me the whole way, constantly had phone contact and was always there whenever I called her, always picked up the phone. The 4 times I thought I was in labor, she showed up at the hospital. When I actually had the baby, she was there the whole time. No matter what hour it was, I felt like she was there, and so I felt very secured and cared about, and it just made my decision that much easier.
Sometimes during counseling, a woman infers that it would be useful to talk to someone else who knows what she's going through, and this makes so much sense to us. So we have many birth parents who have actually chosen adoption and who are living an adoption experience now in their life, who are very eager and interested to talk with women who are just exploring adoption. For those that are considering whether to form or complete their family through adoption, we offer a comprehensive array of services for them to help them learn all about our program, about our philosophy, and to really make a very well-educated decision about whether, 1, if adoption is right for them, and 2, if we're the right agency to work with. We do this by offering a free information meeting, which we hold every 2 or 3 weeks at our different offices, where people are welcome to come and learn more about our program, get their questions answered, talk about the typical process, and really, hopefully they leave and they feel a bit more oriented to who we are and if we're a good fit for them.
Open Arms offers a variety of educational sessions from the time that you start with the process all the way through waiting, and that support system really helped me.
I really valued the one-to-one interaction that you had with the entire staff. Everyone really seemed genuinely involved with what we had going on.
We've actually been lucky to make a lot of really nice relationships with other adoptive families who live in our area, and through coffee talks and play dates, we've been able to maintain and develop really nice friendships, have the kids get to know each other, become familiar. It's important to us not only because we were new to the area and wanted to sort of build a social network, but also because we really wanted Earl to be able to have relationships and connections with other children who are adopted, and to have that become a sort of normal part of his every day. So that's been a really huge benefit to us through the agency, absolutely.
Daniel was a last-minute placement, and I felt like they really took our feelings into consideration and didn't place him with us until they were much more sure about the situation, and we really appreciated that because they showed a lot of respect and consideration for us. They respect
all parties involved in the process, so with the birth parents, with the birth mother, with the children, and then with the adoptive families. Everyone is part of the process. So FLOW is a group that we go to. It stands for Families Like Ours, and we go there as a family, and it's for families that adopted transracially.
Open Arms is amazing in how they educate us So we've been to many seminars and had lots of books and resources that they've given us to really empower us as parents of an African American baby. And one of the things that we've learned is that families like ours, the little guy will do better the more he's exposed to other families that look like him. And so that's what Flo gives us an opportunity to do, is to be around other families where he doesn't feel like the only person in the room who's part of a transracial family.
If he does something and we capture it on film, we share that with everybody we've met. If we've got a video, it's just like, okay, we got to send it to our folks. Right. Oh, we got to send it to, you know, our adoption coordinator and everybody else that we met at Open Arms. You know, so for us, having all that is just compounded by our ability now to have this much larger family.
I don't see how folks do this with, number one, without an agency, and two, without an agency I think as caring as Open Arms is.
I found myself quoting things from workshops that we had, and I feel like when we first went to them, it was just walking in afraid and what's going to happen, and just everyone was so welcoming from the very first moment, and friendly and smiling, and just kind of, it felt like we knew them forever, and they wanted it to be that way, and that they do consider us part of their family. It was just, it's really been really wonderful.
Open Arms is great because I think it's just one big happy family. The support is ongoing. It's not just until you get your baby, they're always there for you and are willing to be supportive and have a listening ear.
She won't kind of have some revelation at some point that, oh, she's adopted, she'll know from day one, and that's very important to us.
We chose Open Arms because we wanted more than an agency. We wanted a community. We wanted an extension of our family. We wanted people and an organization that would support us, not just at the beginning, but at the middle, at the end, and thereafter.